I'm not gonna lie, I didn't see that coming. Welcome back to another episode of Sip and Share with Sarah, where I sip on a delicious drink while sharing some of the random thoughts that go through my head with you. And right now, I am going through the 3,000 Questions About Me book, and I'm answering any of the numbers that you drop in the comments. I'm doing this over live streams, I'm doing this over little video blogs like this, and we're just getting to know about each other. We're just doing a little yapping and a little sipping. Let's get into it.
Oh, yeah.
Question 2800. This is a good one. Do you worry, as I fix my stomach literally, do you worry about what people think of you? It is to be human to think about and care to a certain degree about what other people think of you. So, yes, I do have moments where I absolutely care about what other people think of me. I am a recovering people pleaser, and that's like an actively trying to recover. I'm not fully graduated. I do hold value into what others think of me. What I have gotten better at as I have gotten older and been able to identify the people in my life who opinions actually matter to me. And I hold more merit in my families, my partners, my close friends, the way my players view me. I hold more true to their opinions of me versus people who don't deserve to hold space in my brain. Long-winded answer, but that was good. I like that. Ooh, there's some hard-hitting questions this round. Is it better to give than receive, in your opinion, or are you on the opposite side? There are times in life to be both a giver and a receiver. I think giving has come more naturally to me my whole life. I'm very much a people person. As I've talked about, I'm a recovering people pleaser. And so giving has been easy. Learning to receive in a gracious way and in a way that like actually resonates. That's taken time. And that's okay. I'm the type of person who my well gets filled as I'm pouring into other people's buckets. I feel like this is a therapy session versus just some questions about me. I'm a big feeler, team. What can I say? Okay, next question 1127.
Oh my god.
What is with all of these hard questions? What is your most favorite way to receive affection? Are you kidding me? It's so funny. I'm getting all of these really deep emotional questions, so I'm just going to give it to you guys. My top love language is physical touch and then quality time. As I have matured and experienced different things in different relationships, I have grown to appreciate acts of service. It's interesting because I do have times in my life where I show love in the way of giving presents. Like I like to buy things for people. Question 2031. Do you always do the right thing? No, of course I don't always do the right thing. I am human. There is no way to go about life thinking, believing that you can make it through your entire life without making a mistake. We'll make emotional decisions. I mean, I've said things to people in conversations that I look back at and I'm like, man, I wish I wouldn't have even said that. Making mistakes is okay. It's how you respond to that mistake and how you ensure the person that you potentially hurt in that situation gets what they need back from you. That's where it's important to do the right thing. Question 2040. Do you prefer sunrises or sunsets? Sunsets, 100%. Question 1629. How are you still similar to your younger self? Oof. I was a very kind little girl, and I think I'm still kind. I fell in love with sports at a very, very young age, and I still love them. People and sports are my two biggest passions in life, and that started when, oh my goodness, I'm gonna tell you guys the story. I don't know if it's gonna make the edit or not, but when I was born in Southern California, and my parents, when I was born, were season ticket holders to the Anaheim Ducks. So I went to my first hockey game when I was like 8 weeks old. This was back when Teemu Selanne and Paul Kariya, like it was just such a amazing sport to grow up around. When my brother was born, instead of my mom, myself, and my dad going, my mom would stay home with my brother and I would go out with my dad. It was like our both little quality time nights that we had with each of our parents. And Yeah, I still that's why I love the game of hockey so much. It's very nostalgic to me, and it's a hell of a sport. I A hot take that I don't think is a hot take. I think the Stanley Cup is the hardest professional sport championship to win. Prove me wrong. I also really enjoyed crafting, coloring, doing things with my hands, and I very much like to create and craft now. My question 1173. Have you ever been wheelbarrow racing? That's kind of a tongue twister. Wheelbarrow. There it is. Yes, I have. I've actually won a wheelbarrow racing race before. Was I 8 years old? Yes, but still counts. Question 1157. Have you ever been attracted to someone your best friend was dating? I'm going to be straight up. I did not develop into being any type of a woman, period, till I was like sophomore or junior year of high school. And I had girlfriends that were gorgeous and were developing earlier than I did. So they were dating really hot guys at our school at the time. And so, yeah, I absolutely had crushes on them. If you know me from high school, no, you don't. Question 760. Do you consider yourself a nature lover? 100%, no doubt about it. I love nature. I love being outside. One of my life mottos, it's not necessarily a mantra that I repeat as a self affirmation, but it's something that just rings really true to who I am and how I live my life, is I'm always looking up. And by that, yes, I'm always trying to look on the bright side of negative things that are happening in life, but I literally love looking up. Like, I love looking at clouds. I love looking at the moon. I love looking at the stars. I love being in the sun. No, I don't look directly at the sun because I've learned that lesson a handful of different times, and now I know not to do that. But thunderstorms, lightning, big clouds, I love it all. Ooh, I think this might be my last question. It's going to be like a little lead into kind of what's to come. Question 246. If you started a business tomorrow, what would it be? What an interesting question, because I currently have a small business and things are moving in a really solid direction for me right now. My small business is mental performance and confidence coaching. So I work with athletes who are currently in sport on peak performance, achieving their goals, playing the best that they can. The other side of my business, I specifically work with volleyball college athletes who have just completed their senior or their last season or within a year or two of that, and working through what life looks like after competitive sport, because it's a hell of a transition. That is my business that is up and currently running, and just have some really good things in the works right now. So stick around, make sure you follow, make sure you share this out, make sure you're adding a number that you would like me to review in this 3,000 question about me. On a serious note, in case you have not heard it today, you are doing a really great job, and I'm proud of you. Now go kick today in the ass. Okay, bye.